Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'm bringing you guys the new Blu-ray and DVD shopping guide for Tuesday, August 6th, 2019. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So there's a couple good titles releasing this week, and I was thinking about it today. You know, if you went back to this time last year and watched my shopping guide, I wouldn't have seen many of the movies. I've seen a really good portion of these movies. Things have changed a lot in the last year for me, and I've gotten to watch a lot of movies, and I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Remember, you can find all this information, including affiliate links to purchase these movies, down in the description below. So let's get right into it, guys. First up this week, we have Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Now, this one's going to get a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $29.95, Best Buy and Target $29.99. Best Buy will have an exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. This one is going to get a 3D combo pack, which will include 3D Blu-ray and digital. Best Buy $29.99, Amazon and Walmart $30.19, and Target $34.99. It will also be getting a Blu-ray DVD and digital copy combo release, Amazon and Walmart $24.96. Best Buy and Target $24.99. Last up, it is getting a DVD release, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, all $17.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send over a copy for review. Now, I did post an unboxing of this. If you guys want to check that out, just search for Pokemon Detective Pikachu on my channel. I'll give you guys a quick look at it. So this was a Pokemon movie. I don't really know a lot about Pokemon. I never really heard of it when I was a kid. I lived in kind of a small town. There's a Pikachu card there too. I lived in a small town, and I don't know, I don't remember ever hearing of it. And then when I got to be a teenager, I heard of it, and I was never really interested in it. So I really didn't know anything about Pokemon going into this. So this movie is really, at its heart, a mystery movie. And this kid's dad dies, and they're kind of estranged, and his dad lived in this town. I can't remember off the top of my head what they called it, Rhyme City. And there, humans and Pokemon lived as equals, I think is what they were getting at. And he finds his dad's partner, who's a Pikachu, and he ends up kind of trying to solve the mystery of what happened to his dad. And there's this company, and there's like all this sinister stuff going on. Visually, I thought this movie was really great. It looked really nice. Except for there was this one Pokemon, the Mewtwo. I didn't get it. Like it just didn't seem like it fit in with the rest. Like a lot of them were colorful but highly detailed, really well animated. The Mewtwo, to me, it just seemed out of place, and I don't know if that was just the texture of its skin or what. To me, it just seemed like it didn't belong. So I enjoyed this movie, guys. I thought it was fun, an interesting story. To me, the whole movie feels a little more focused towards children. I would say it's more of a children's movie. I imagine people who are like Pokemon fans would really get into this. You know, it has a lot of Pokemon, and but none of that really meant anything to me. And the surprise twist ending was very obvious, and I don't know. To me, it was like I called it like halfway through the movie. Maybe you called it sooner. But it was a good movie overall, and I did give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up is The Curse of La Llorona. Now, some people or person or whatever did call me out on this, and I did actually realize it before the comment that I was saying the title wrong. I was going back and looking on my website and stuff, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I've been saying this wrong and spelling it wrong the whole time. So The Curse of La Llorona is releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart $22.99. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon, Walmart $15.96, Best Buy, and Target $15.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send over a copy for review. I was calling it the Curse of La Llorona because I didn't even realize there was a second O. And I thought when I saw the trailer in theaters, they called it La Llorona, or La Llorona. Now I'm getting all confused. But I did post an unboxing of this. If you guys want to check that out, just search for the Curse of La Llorona on my channel. I'll give you guys just a quick look at it here. People keep commenting on the comments section of my unboxing that this is a Conjuring universe movie. I don't believe that's true. It does say from the producers of the Conjuring universe. It doesn't have anything to do with the Conjuring story, I don't think. Didn't seem like it anyways. So this was a story about this woman who had drowned her kids, and then now she's an evil spirit. And unfortunately, that's kind of the leap they make. They don't really go into any details. They just say, like, in a fit of jealousy or whatever, she killed her children. I don't know. A person doesn't just kill your children because you're jealous. Like, obviously something's wrong with her. And they don't really get into, like, how she became this evil spirit. I guess just the luck of the draw. I don't know. So basically she starts going after these other children. And this lady is a social service worker. And these two kids have stopped showing up to school. So she goes to their house to check it out. And they're like locked in this closet, and they say, you know, oh, don't take us out of here. We're safe here. And she does, and you know, things don't end so good for them. But then the entity goes after her children. And they did explain why, but to me, I was just kind of seemed a little flimsy why she goes after her children. And while this was an okay movie, it didn't really seem to have like jump scares. It didn't really seem to be scary. I really questioned, this is rated R for violence and terror. Like it just seemed weird that it was rated R for violence and terror, and there isn't really much of either. So I thought this movie was okay. It just feels like a Me Too and overcrowded genre of movies about these evil spirits. But I did enjoy it. It was well made. Good acting, especially from the main actress. I'm not sure what the heck her name is, but she did a really good job in this one. And, you know, it's definitely worth checking out if you guys are into these evil entity movies. But I gave this one a 3 out of 5. Next up is Batman Hush. This one's releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $24.96, Best Buy $24.99, and Target $31.19. It's also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo pack. Amazon and Walmart $17.96, Best Buy $17.99, and Target $20.69. Now, Warner Brothers was kind enough to send over a copy for review, Batman Hush. Now, I know kind of in the trailers and stuff, they were hyping up that it's like one of the most beloved comics and fan favorite comics. And as I've said many times, you know, I don't really read comics, or I've never really got into them. So I don't know, but I love this artwork. I did post an unboxing of this one if you guys want to check that out. Again, you can just search for Batman Hush on my channel. We did get a little bit of a Batman Hush artwork there on the DVD, but nothing on the 4K. So this movie really was another mystery movie in which this mystery character Hush is like attacking Batman and trying to make these things happen, but it's very confusing. Intentionally, like they don't want you to know what's going on. But to me, you know, you're just kind of trying to figure out what's going on, because I mean, I don't know all the Batman villains, but man, it had to be close to all of them. You got Poison Ivy, Bane, Riddler, Joker, Harley Quinn, a little bit of Mr. Freeze and Penguin. And it just seemed like pretty much every villain. Oh, Scarecrow too, I forgot he was in this. It's just like everybody. And then there was even quite a few of the DC heroes: Superman, Nightwing, Batman. And I'm not sure if they were considering Catwoman a good or bad in this one. But basically, all these people are kind of getting controlled by Poison Ivy to do these things, but I'm not going to tell you why, but it's very interesting. Love the artistic style of this, love the story, love the whole mystery. After all, DC does stand for Detective Comics, and it was a really fun story. Had a good ending, and I really enjoyed this one, guys. I definitely would highly recommend checking this one out if you're into DC animated movies. I just loved how it had so many characters, and you got to see so many cool faces. Definitely a fun movie, guys. I give this one a 4 out of 5. Next up is The Command. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Walmart $17.96, Best Buy $17.99, Target $19.29, and Amazon $29.44. I'm guessing that price is going to change. When I saw that, I thought it was kind of high too, and I'm just guessing they haven't updated the pricing as of when I got the pricing. It's also releasing on a DVD, Walmart $12.96, Best Buy $13.99, Target $14.89, and Amazon $25.09. Again, like I said, I think that price is definitely going to change. Now, Lionsgate did send me over a copy for review. I didn't post an unboxing or anything, so I'll give you guys a quick look at this one. Can't remember. Oh yeah, our Blu-ray had some artwork, and the DVD was just a gray. So this is a movie. I'm trying to remember when it took place. Was it is in 2000? Yeah, 2000. So it's fairly recent. I don't remember hearing anything about it, but this Russian naval fleet or whatever is just kind of going out on exercises, and they have a submarine, and it has this not a test bomb, but like a practice bomb or something, a torpedo, and it ends up blowing up on its own and sinks the submarine, and these sailors are trapped, and it's kind of like them trying to survive and the Russians trying to save them, and kind of some political stuff. And you know, this movie started off really slow, and it had this really weird thing where it like shrunk down the video like really small, and it was a weird thing they did. I don't know if it was like some artistic reason or what, but it starts off really slow with like these guys, and the one guy gets married, and they're like with their family, and I know they kind of do that in these movies, but it just seemed a little long, and I was just like, what is it? I thought this movie was about the ocean. But once it gets into it, once they get onto the submarine, it becomes a great movie. And it was a great story. And it was a great movie. I definitely enjoyed this one, guys. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I probably would have rated it a little higher if they had... I like the beginning more, you know. To me, it brought it down a little bit. But still, I would recommend checking this one out. Next up is Project Ithaca. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Walmart $14.96, Amazon and Best Buy $14.99, Target $17.29. It's also releasing on a DVD. Walmart $12.96, Amazon $13.90, Best Buy $13.99, and Target $14.89. Now, Lionsgate did send me over a copy for review. Project Ithaca. They were always here. So this was a strange movie for sure. This was a Blu-ray only. You did get artwork there on the disc. It's definitely this strange movie, and it was really hard to tell a lot of times what exactly was going on. But they're kind of like running these experiments with this girl and some sort of controller, and they're trying to open a doorway to I don't know, to the aliens. I'm not sure if I really understood exactly what they were trying to do, but what ends up happening is the aliens kind of exist through space and time, and this is about human abductions, and the majority of the movie is just like these people, they're kind of just trapped on the alien ship, I believe it was, and they're kind of like tied up, and you know, I didn't really get into it. It's a very strange movie for sure. I think pretty difficult to follow. I gave this one a 2.5 out of 5. Next up is PlusOne. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart $13.99, Best Buy $14.99, Target $16.59. It's also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $10.95, Best Buy $13.99, and Target $14.59. This one was sent over by RLJE Films. PlusOne. Now, I had watched this one quite a while ago when it released in theaters. So I have an out of 10 score on this one. We got some embossing there on the front, and this is one of those cool textured slipcovers. I don't think the DVD is anything. Oh, that does have artwork there on the DVD. So this was a rom-com, or romantic comedy, if you're not familiar with the lingo. But this was a rom-com between these two characters, and they've been friends, and I can't remember if it was like 8 to 10 years, something like that, since college. They've been friends, and they just kind of have this really great like back and forth chemistry, of just two longtime friends. And I don't believe they've ever kind of explored any kind of relationship other than friendship. But over the summer, they each have to go to a ton of weddings, and they kind of make this deal that they'll go to them together so they don't have to look for dates. She recently got out of a relationship, and as part of the deal, she's going to like help him find girls at these weddings. And wouldn't you know it, they start to fall in love. Of course, that's what's going to happen in this kind of movie. But I thought this movie was a lot of fun. It was kind of like vulgar, and when I watched this the second time, they use the F word like so many times. It's ridiculous. But it was just a lot of fun. I typically don't get into rom-coms, but I just like the two characters, and I like the journey they went through. I thought it was a cool movie, guys. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Next up is The Souvenir, and I believe this one is getting only a DVD release. Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Best Buy $13.99, and Target $14.89. Now, Lionsgate didn't send me over a copy for review. Here's a look at the front and the back. Nothing on the disc. So this movie was about this woman. First of all, this is a British movie, and it's about this woman who she wants to direct a movie. I believe it was what it was, and maybe she was writing it too. I don't know if she was working on different movies. Like, she just kept coming up with these ideas, and people would like shoot it down, so she should come up with another one. I think that's what was happening. I don't know. I had a little trouble following this movie, exactly what was going on. And it's kind of about her relationship with this guy. And he's maybe not like the best guy. Like, he seems like he's real nice and whatever, but maybe he has a darker side or whatever, and he doesn't necessarily treat her right all the time. And, I don't know. I couldn't get into this one, guys. It wasn't for me. I did give this one a 2 out of 5. I don't know. So next up is Deep Murder. This one is releasing on a DVD. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $19.99. Target $21.59. First time ever from Screen Media. They sent me over the DVD to review for you guys. Deep Murder. Now, I got kind of excited about this because it does have Jerry O'Connell in it. And I was like, yeah, Jerry O'Connell, I like him. Here's a look at the back. I guess there was an alternate ending. I didn't check that out. And the disc art. So this movie is a little hard to describe, just so bear with me. It's a very strange, I feel like super original idea. I mean, maybe it's been done before, but I haven't seen it. So basically what happens is all these people are filming a porno, and they're kind of just these real terrible, stereotypical characters. You got the jock, you got the husband who's too busy with business and unattentive. You got the virgin, you got the babysitter. At one point, there's a pizza delivery guy. There's a scientist. You got the mom. Just all these kind of things. And so what happens is somebody gets killed, and from there on, they're not making a movie, but it's like the movie comes to life. So the people are just really dumb, and they all the dumb lines they have and everything that becomes like their intelligence level. And like the babysitter, she believes she's a babysitter, and they're trying to figure out the murder, but they're all idiots. And this is really a parody movie, a horror comedy. And they're just having a lot of fun with it, and they're doing like a lot of innuendos and puns, and almost every scene seems like they're setting up another adult film. And I thought a lot of things about this were cool. I definitely like the story. I definitely like the idea. I thought there was some decent comedy. I did definitely laugh. I wouldn't call it a hilarious movie by any means. And I really feel like they just needed a little more. There were some slowdowns in spots and parts that I just felt like, it wasn't scary, it wasn't funny, it just kind of unnecessary. I don't know how I want to say it exactly. But overall, I did enjoy this one. I thought it was a cool idea. Definitely something different. I've been telling everybody about it. It's a little hard to describe, though. Hopefully you guys get what I'm talking about. But I did definitely enjoy this one. If you guys are parody fans or horror comedy fans, check this one out. I give it a 3 out of 5. Next up is Pentagram. This one is releasing on a DVD, Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $9.99, and Walmart no listing. And 4Digital Media did send me over a copy for review. This has kind of this shiny foil slipcover that I wasn't expecting. Here on the back it says there is no escape. If you look at the inside, we did get disc art on this one. Now this movie was about, and they kind of throw you into it and they don't really explain it, and then they kind of trying to explain it throughout the movie. But at the same time, you know, I understand that that's more organic, but I also feel like they didn't quite explain everything. Like they could have used a little more backstory in this one. So this guy is taking his sister to California to get into rehab, and there's these other two people with him, and I didn't really understand what their relationship was exactly, because the other guy doesn't really seem to like him. The girl, maybe they're friends with the girl. I don't know. I was confused exactly how all four of these people got together, because it seemed like the guy and his sister, they were kind of, you know, in it together, and the other two just seemed like they weren't really in it with them. They didn't really care about her if she got to rehab. I don't know if they were just trying to get to California, what the deal was. But and then they quickly reveal that to make money, they're robbing diners along the way, and so their car ends up getting like the radiator shot out or something, and they're like in the middle of nowhere, and they saw this abandoned house, and so they go there, and they end up finding this guy up in one of the bedrooms standing inside a pentagram. And again, it just seems so random. Like they don't really give you, I mean, they kind of tell you, but there's not a real good backstory on that. And so what ends up happening is the rest of the movie, they're stuck inside the pentagram unless they sacrifice somebody. And it kind of becomes like a standoff of who's going to kill somebody to end this curse or whatever, you know. And, I mean, it was interesting, but they really just stayed in the room the rest of the movie inside the pentagram. And the one guy, like, he's a jerk and he's an idiot, and they just had to do these stupid things. And I mean, it was an okay idea, but I would have liked a little more from it. I gave this one a 2.5 out of 5. You know, the acting was okay, the production was okay. It could have used a little more in the story, I think. Next up is Knightfall Season 2. This one is releasing on DVD, Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $14.99, Walmart $17.69. Next up is Changeland. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon and Best Buy $14.99, Walmart $15.41, and Target $16.59. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Best Buy $11.99, Walmart $12.54, and Target $13.29. Now I did check this one out when it came out in theaters and digital. It starred Seth Green and Breckin Meyer, and it was about Seth Green's character. His wife was cheating on him, I believe it was, and he ends up taking a trip to Thailand. I think it was like a surprise anniversary thing, but then he find out she was cheating on him. So he just goes to Thailand on his own, and he meets his friend there. And he kind of goes on this adventure. And I don't know if it was just a little bit of nostalgia for me, because, you know, I kind of always liked Seth Green and Breckin Meyer. But I thought the movie was a lot of fun. It has a little bit of Macaulay Culkin in it. I thought it was a cool movie, guys. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Next up is American Hangman, releasing on a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. Walmart $14.96, Best Buy $17.99, Target $19.89, and for some reason Amazon did not have a listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Walmart $9.96, Best Buy $11.99, and Target $13.29. And again, Amazon did not have a listing for this one. Now, I did watch this one quite a while ago. I do have a review up. If you guys want to check that out, you can just search for American Hangman on my channel. Now, I don't remember a whole lot about this movie. It had Donald Sutherland. Him and another man were kind of captured and held against their will in this building. And they were live streaming this trial, and there was some sort of torture element. And I remember really enjoying this. I thought it was a cool story and good acting, and just really doing a lot with very little and making this kind of great movie without much in the way of resources. I gave this one an 8 out of 10. Next up is The Outsider. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Best Buy $12.99, and Target no listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $9.96, Target $12.59, and Best Buy no listing. Next up is Tolkien. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target $19.99. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $14.96, Target $14.99, and Best Buy $22.99. Now, I did get a chance to review this one back, I believe, just before it hit theaters, and is about, is it J.R.R. Tolkien? I'm sorry if I don't remember his first initials, but basically he's the guy who wrote The Hobbit, and they made The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit trilogies based on his writings. And it's just about his life and going to college and writing and being in the army and being in World War II, I want to say, and his love interest. And to me, the movie just wasn't that interesting. Like, there was nothing about his life that I found that interesting. And I don't know, I didn't get into the movie very well. I give this one a 5 out of 10. Next up is Strike Back Season 6. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $27.99, Target $28.39, and Best Buy no listing. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $18.99, Best Buy $19.99, and Target $20.69. Last up this week, guys, we have Welcome to Acapulco. This one is releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $14.57, Target $16.99, and Best Buy $17.99. Now, I did review this one, I don't know, it had to be months ago now. If you guys want some in-depth thoughts on that, just search for Welcome to Acapulco on my channel, and I do have that review up. I don't remember too much what it was about. There was a guy, was he a spy or something? I honestly can't remember. I did give it a 7 out of 10 though. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I would love to hear if you guys have seen any of these movies, what you thought of them, or if you plan on picking any of them up, which versions do you plan on getting? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out suggested videos, check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com, and I'll see you guys next time.